today's episode, I'm going to take you guys for a ride in my 92 Civic hatchback as well as my 98 Civic hatchback. Kind of the same car, right? I use them for two very different purposes, as you can see. One's a full-out track car, one is a daily driver. Well, was a daily driver. We can get into that later. One has the full interior and the other is totally stripped out. I take the EK on up to Honda looking for some parts, and the EG, we're out ripping the thing. Let's go. So for me, the EK really was just a daily car, and it still is. It's just been parked in the garage for a little bit. I've been driving my Fit instead for a while. But the thing has full interior. I went ahead and redid that. If you haven't seen those episodes, check it out because, man, it is so much improved compared to what it was. I've owned this car for almost 11 years now, and frankly, the interior was starting to get a little worn with the headliner, the carpet. I redid all that, but it's still everything stock, like stock. And honestly, it feels really nice inside of there now. Very old car on the outside, I get it, but inside, a nice place to be, you know, if you're okay with a 98 Civic EK. And then in complete contrast to the 98, here's the 92 completely gutted out. And yeah, don't tell me about it. I know the dash is disgusting. I know. Man, the thing is so brittle in this car. And every time I've moved it, I've cracked a new piece of it. But don't worry, I've got something cool coming for that. If you've all heard of flocking, you know, like the actual race car look, where they use that kind of matte looking material over top of the dashboard to reduce sun glare, essentially. That's what I'm going to be doing to this thing. So yeah, it looks really gross right now, but yeah, I'm going to be taking care of it. But two totally different uses for these cars, and they really should be like the same kind of car, the way they feel and everything, right? No, man. These two cars that I have feel totally different, and this thing being out on the racetrack, you really start to get all the feels. And let me tell you what, with this car, like it being so light, you can toss it around so easy. Ah, man, it is just such a blast. So this is just my warm-up lap here. I then go out and have to give this guy the point by because he was on a hot lap already. Then I start my hot lap here after he passes me. up here back in the EK after getting some gas and just getting onto the local highway here for me. Nice little, bit that you can rip up onto. It's fun, but the thing about driving aggressive, in air quotes, on the road for me, it's just like, yeah, okay, you do one turn, great, like, cool, then it's over. I don't know. It's just nowhere near as exciting or entertaining or anything as driving out on a racetrack. But I get it. You can open it up a little bit. It's fun. But yeah, just heading on to Honda, looking for some parts that I was hoping to get for the EG. Man, my local Honda had nothing in the way of parts. Order online, I guess. Pick it back up in the EG here, all its craziness and aggressiveness. It's just a D16A in this car with the Civic SI transmission from the D series, of course. Toyo R888R 225 50 tire on 15-inch wheel, BC coilovers. Man, I tell you what, this car is a blast. Yeah, it's got no power, but I don't know. If you've never driven out on track, you just don't know what a low horsepower car can still feel like going through some of these turns. It's maybe a little hard to see, but coming through this hairpin, for example, you can feel the car shifting and shaking about, and it's awesome. So highly recommend getting out there with your car, even if you've only got, if you've got really nothing on it. A bone stock car will do just fine. Find the limit of the thing. You'll have a blast.